Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name?
I'm Ánh Lâm.
Ann Lam. Okay, can I call you
Yeah,
Anne?
yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you, Anne. So my name is Teacher Marian of Pantado. Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 10 this year.
Oh, 10 this year. So did you already turn 10 or you will be turning 10?
I turned 10 the last. I turned 10 the last January.
January, what date?
Um, 5th of January.
The 5th of January. Wow. Okay, so is that the Tet holiday during the Tet holiday?
Yes.
Okay, wow. Did you have a party at that time?
Yes. I have a big party. I invite my all of my best friend came to my home so they can play.
Oh, they can play with you. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you do during your free time?
Um, I usually drawing pictures or go out playing badminton with my friends.
Wow. Okay. So what grade are you now?
I am going to turn I'm going to turn to grade 5.
Oh, grade 5 this new school year, this August.
Yes.
Okay. So what is your favorite class?
Um, art is my favorite class because art allow me to draw what I want and I feel that is great.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, Anne, I'd like to ask, are you a pure Vietnamese?
Can you say it again?
Are you a pure Vietnamese?
Yes, I am pure Vietnamese.
Oh, okay. So your
Vietnamese.
parents are both Vietnamese. Okay, because
Yeah.
your beauty sounds, I mean, it seems like half Vietnamese and half Korean. It's because
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why everyone always tell me that.
because your
Yeah,
eyes is very small.
yeah.
Mm,
But
I
it's
also
smaller if I take off my glass.
that is why I think you are a half Vietnamese or and half like Korean or Chinese. Okay, wow. Okay, so how do you learn English? How did you start learning English?
I start learning English since I am 4.
Four
I learned
years.
it in my preschool.
Oh, how about at home? Does your parents talk to you in English or your mother tongue?
My mother taught because she one time she also is an English teacher, but now she's
Oh,
not.
oh, so what does she do?
When she was 18, she's an English teacher, but then she have a better job like the
Oh,
like for the Japan company, so that she went to Japan and then she worked here.
oh,
She worked for the
wow.
Viet Unit.
Okay. Do you have a brother or a sister?
I both have an older brother and an older sister.
Oh, wow. So how old is your older brother?
My older brother is 15, but my older sister is 18 now.
Oh, it's 18. Okay, wow. So I guess your brother and your sister is as beautiful as you. How about your dad? What does your dad do?
My dad is work with my mom also.
Oh, so they work together. Wow.
Yeah, they met them at the company and then they start date together.
And then they have you. They have you and your brother and sister. Oh, wow. Okay, so I thought, okay, so it seems that your parents are really in love to each other because they have three gorgeous and handsome children. Wow.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so let us start. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Are you friend with Chan Hai An?
Shanghai An. No, I don't know her.
Chan Dai Han?
Oh yeah, I know him. I know him. Mm,
It's Chan Dai Han. I call him Daniel. It's because his name is a bit difficult for me to
Dai Han.
say. Yes, for
Mm.
me it's difficult to say. So I give him an English name. And then and then are you classmate or friend?
We are classmates with each other in school. We
Oh.
study together when we are grade two.
Oh, but now.
Now we are grade four and we still study together.
Oh wow. Okay, did you also take the KET test last month?
No, because my mom said that that is too expensive and we could do that in another
Oh, maybe next year. You can have that
year
next
next year.
year. Okay, so
Yes.
you still have much time. You still have much time to prepare because you can. It's so if you, for example, if you will have the test next year, so right now you can start to review. Yeah,
Yes.
actually, now I saw your whole face. It seems that I am familiar with you. I have a Chinese student which really looks like you. So that is
Yeah.
why that is why I say you are a pure Vietnamese, or you have a or you are a half Chinese because
Because like I watch Korean drama because my grandmother watched it and then I watch with her also. That's why
what
I
is your
think my voice
favorite?
is
Oh yeah, what is your favorite Korean drama?
I think this is the penthouse.
Oh, me too. It's really intense. Oh.
Yeah, it is. I like it.
Mm. So how about
Kid in
who
the Hera
who
Palace.
are yes, who are your favorite K-pop group?
My favorite K-pop group is Blackpink.
Me too. I like Blackpink.
We are similar.
Actually, Anne, I'm already 25 years old, but I started to love K drama and K-pop is because of my sister. My sister started to watch K-pop when she was 12 years old, and now she's
Um,
18.
and I know why I like K-pop or Korean drama because my childhood it is no dolls or any cartoon. It is because I don't like cartoons. And next, it is because my sister, when I was like four, my sister is 11 and she
Oh.
watched many K-pop and I don't like it.
Oh, and
That's
you
why
found
I don't like
it.
cartoons. Yeah.
Yes. Who is your favorite member of Blackpink?
I like Lisa the most.
Oh, yes, Lisa is a very talented one.
Yeah, because she danced very well.
Hmm. Even if she just watch the steps, and she'll be able to get it after a few minutes of watching. Do you also dance?
I also learned dance. Yeah.
Ah! I'm so excited to see how you can dance. I'm very sure you can dance like Lisa.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so let us start with our class. Okay, so we have a lot of similar things. Okay, so let's have that PET class. Okay, so welcome to Pentados class. There's no sound.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this test will consist three parts, which is the listening, reading and writing, and speaking.
Yes.
Okay, so let's learn the listening part. Okay, so for part one, questions 1 to 7, there are 7 questions in this part. So for each question, there are 3 pictures and a short recording. For each question, choose the correct answer A, B, or C. Okay, so this is an example.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, what's your question?
Um, like I do it and then I write the answer in the paper or I tell it to you.
You can, if you can write to if you can write it here like this one in the screen, you can do
Yeah.
that. Or if
Like draw like this.
can you try? Yes, like that. Okay, because
Okay.
the because the audio will play continuously.
Yeah. Okay. Wait a
Okay.
moment.
Okay. Okay, so this is the example. Okay, so here is the proper test. Okay, so can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so you will listen to the audio and then you will take your answer. Okay, and after the audio, if it is finished, then we can check your answer. So don't erase your answer afterwards. Okay, so if you want to change your answer, so you can change it. But
Okay.
but don't erase everything so that we can know which one is your answer. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let us start.
Now we are ready to
Can you
start.
hear it?
Listen carefully.
Yes, I hear.
You will
Okay.
hear each recording twice. 1. What was in the woman's bag?
Was there anything valuable in the bag that was stolen, madam?
Yes, it had my purse in it, and my keys.
Anything else?
Well, luckily I was wearing my glasses, so no, nothing else.
Now listen again.
Was there anything valuable in the bag that was stolen, madam?
Yes, it had my purse in it, and my keys.
Anything else?
Well, luckily I was wearing my glasses, so no, nothing else.
2. Which film is the man talking about?
I'm sure I've seen this film before. That bit where she's standing on the bridge watching the sunset reminded me.
Now listen again.
I'm sure I've seen this film before. That bit where she's standing on the bridge watching the sunset reminded me.
3. What should the woman do first?
Well, you put the washing powder in the machine.
Is that before or after you put the clothes in?
Oh, it's after you put them in. And then remember to switch it on at the wall when you're ready.
Now listen again.
Well, you put the washing powder in the machine.
Is that before or after you put the clothes in?
Oh, it's after you put them in. And then remember to switch it on at the wall when you're ready.
4. What is David going to do this weekend?
Could you help me paint my flat this weekend, David?
Oh, sorry. I'm going sailing. I decided to enjoy myself for a change. I spent last weekend helping my mum do her garden, and I need to repair the car next weekend.
Now listen again.
Could you help me paint my flat this weekend, David?
Oh, sorry. I'm going sailing. I decided to enjoy myself for a change. I spent last weekend helping my mum do her garden, and I need to repair the car next weekend.
Five. How did the man get to work today?
Sorry I'm late. I never know whether to take the underground or drive. I was held up in a traffic jam for half an hour, and then, when I got to work, the car park was full. I think I'll have to move nearer so I can walk or use my bike.
Now listen again.
Sorry I'm late. I never know whether to take the underground or drive. I was held up in a traffic jam for half an hour, and then, when I got to work, the car park was full. I think I'll have to move nearer so I can walk or use my bike.
6. Which tie does the man choose?
Which tie shall I wear for the interview? Do you think my blue silk one would look all right?
A bit boring. I'd wear something with a small pattern. Squares or spots. Something like that.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'll wear the plain one.
Now listen again.
Which tie shall I wear for the interview? Do you think my blue silk one would look all right?
A bit boring. I'd wear something with a small pattern. Squares or spots. Something like that.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'll wear the plain one.
7. What time is the appointment?
Dr. Brown's clinic. Can I help you?
Yes. Can I have an appointment to see the doctor, please?
Well, he's free at 11:15 today, or tomorrow at 10:15, or 5 to 2.
I'll come tomorrow afternoon. Thank you.
Now listen again.
Dr. Brown's clinic. Can I help you?
Yes. Can I have an appointment to see the doctor, please?
Well, he's free at 11:15 today, or tomorrow at 10:15, or 5 to 2.
I'll come tomorrow afternoon. Thank you.
That is the end of part 1.
Okay, very good. Okay, so let us start. Okay, so you have to talk also. Okay, so what was the woman's bag? What was in the woman's bag, if you can remember?
She said that I have like a paper and my keys, but I wear my glasses, so luckily they are not in my bag.
Yes, okay, so let's check. Okay, it's correct. Let me write it. Okay, next, which film is the man talking about?
He said that a girl by the bridge was watching the sunset.
Okay, so it's sunset. It's going to be sunset.
B,
Okay, when we say sunrise, it's going to morning.
yeah,
Sunset, it's
that's
going to
B.
evening. Okay, so let's see. Yes, it's correct. Letter B. Okay, so what should the woman do first?
She said that you have to the washing power the washing powder, but before before that you have to take your clothes in, and then you have to do
The
like
the laundry.
the laundry.
Okay. Okay, it's correct. Now, what is David going to do this weekend?
David cannot help him to pay his flat, so it is not C. He had to fix his car next weekend, so he's going sailing. B.
Okay, it's correct. Good memory. Okay, so how did the man get to work today?
At number 5, I am not sure.
It's fine.
It is A or C. It's not
Okay,
B.
so as long as you can remember. Okay, so it's correct. Oh, it's correct. Okay, so now which tie does the man choose?
He asked a woman that should I wear my blue silk tie? So the woman said no. You should wear something have a spot or squares. But he said that no, I will choose that plain one.
Okay, so the plain one, it's correct. Okay, the plain one doesn't have any designs. Okay, so what time is the appointment?
This 7 I'm not sure because A and B it is in the morning. So I think it is C.
Yes, it's correct. Okay, very good. Okay, so now let's have the part four. Next part. Okay, so we skip the two, three, and we will gonna continue at part four. Okay, questions 20 to 25. So look at the six sentences for this part. So you will hear a conversation between a girl, Jane, and her brother Michael about a Spanish family who are coming to visit them in England. So decide if each sentence is correct or incorrect. So if it is correct, choose the letter A for yes. If it is not correct, choose the letter B for no. Okay, so are you
Okay.
ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you can take your answer again, okay? Yeah, okay, let's start.
Can we hear this twice or only one time?
It's twice again. They will
Okay.
the audio will play twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now turn to part 4, questions 20 to 25. Look at the 6 sentences for this part. You will hear a conversation between a girl, Jane, and her brother, Michael, about a Spanish family who are coming to visit them in England. Decide if each sentence is correct or incorrect. If it is correct, put a tick in the box under A for yes. If it is not correct, put a tick in the box under B for no. You now have 20 seconds to look at the questions for part 4. Now we are ready to start. Listen carefully. You will hear the recording twice.
Michael, you know that Spanish family Mum and Dad met in Spain last year?
Yeah, the Sanchez family.
That's right. Anyway, they're coming to stay next month. They haven't been to England before, so Mum wants us to help plan a really good week for them. Can we give her some suggestions?
Well, they must spend a day in London seeing the famous places like Buckingham Palace and the Tower of London. Perhaps they could go on one of those open-top buses and see everything from there.
That's a great idea. Do you think the children will like that?
How old are they?
One's 12 and the other's 9.
Oh, that should be okay then. What about a trip to the car museum at Bewley on another day?
Oh, no. I found that car museum so boring. I don't think any of them would like that.
Well, I think most people find museums boring, but it's what people do when they visit another country, isn't it?
Not necessarily. They might want to do more outdoor activities or perhaps go to some shows or plays or something.
I know. There's a big open-air pop and jazz festival in Southampton. Do you think they'd like that?
That sounds better. What about taking the kids windsurfing as well? I think they might enjoy that, don't you?
Fine. And what about tennis? Do you think we could still get tickets for the open tennis competition in Bournemouth? There are some famous players there this year.
I'm sure we could, but I wonder if the family like tennis.
I don't know. So let's just write a list of all the things they could do, then get Mum to phone Mrs. Sanchez tonight. The family can talk it over and then phone back if we need to book anything.
Brilliant! Let's start the list.
Now listen again.
Michael, you know that Spanish family Mum and Dad met in Spain last year?
Yeah, the Sanchez family.
That's right. Anyway, they're coming to stay next month. They haven't been to England before, so Mum wants us to help plan a really good week for them. Can we give her some suggestions?
Well, they must spend a day in London seeing the famous places like Buckingham Palace and the Tower of London. Perhaps they could go on one of those open-top buses and see everything from there.
That's a great idea. Do you think the children will like that?
How old are they?
One's 12 and the other's 9.
Oh, that should be okay then. What about a trip to the car museum at Bewley on another day?
Oh, no. I found that car museum so boring. I don't think any of them would like that.
Well, I think most people find museums boring, but it's what people do when they visit another country, isn't it?
Not necessarily. They might want to do more outdoor activities or perhaps go to some shows or plays or something.
I know. There's a big open-air pop and jazz festival in Southampton. Do you think they'd like that?
That sounds better. What about taking the kids windsurfing as well? I think they might enjoy that, don't you?
Fine. And what about tennis? Do you think we could still get tickets for the open tennis competition in Bournemouth? There are some famous players there this year.
I'm sure we could, but I wonder if the family like tennis.
I don't know. So let's just write a list of all the things they could do, then get Mum to phone Mrs. Sanchez tonight. The family can talk it over and then phone back if we need to book anything.
Brilliant! Let's start the list.
That is the end of part 4.
Okay.
Quite
Mhm.
hard.
It's quite hard.
You now have 6 minutes to
Okay.
check and
So let's see. Let's see this one. Okay, so you read 20.
I'm not sure enough, but I think I will definitely think 20 is A.
Okay, so you read the sentence first.
This will be the Sanchez family's first trip to England.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, it's correct. Okay, 21. You read the sentence.
21. Michael suggests sightseeing in London. I'm not sure.
Okay, it's correct. So you hear it correctly. 22.
The Sanchez children are teenagers. I think it is A. They're 12 and 9, and mom said that 9. My mom said that 9 to 15 is teenager.
Yeah, teenagers. Okay, so when we say teen, okay, 12. Okay, this is okay, 12. 12. Okay, so that is still not a teenager. Okay, so teenager starts with 13 to 19. 19. Okay, from the last word, teen. 13 to 19. Okay, so it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, now you know, do not be
Yeah, yes.
confused. Below
Yeah, I'm
12,
I'm okay.
yes, below 12 is not yet teenager, unless if it is reached 13 up to 19, so that's considered as teenager. Okay, 23, you read.
23. Jane has been to the car museum.
Okay, it's
I
correct.
think yes.
They have been to a car museum. 24.
24. Michael thinks everyone enjoy visiting museum. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay, it's correct. Okay, so 25.
25. Jane, Michael's Jane and Michael have bought ticket for the tennis competition.
Okay, for the tennis competition. Okay, it's correct. Okay, it's correct. Okay, so it's fine. You got one mistake on that. So you got 5/6 on
Yeah,
this part. It's fine. It's not bad.
yeah. It's
Okay.
not.
Okay, so now let's have the part two. Okay, part two, reading and writing. Okay, so for part one, questions 25.
I know this kind. I know this
Yeah,
kind.
so look at the text in each question. What does it say? Mark the correct letter A, B, or C on your answer sheet. Okay, so for example, this is what I want you to do. Okay, so no bicycle against glass, please. Okay, so if you will choose letter A, you have to explain why did you choose letter A as the closest meaning to this text. Okay, so do not leave your bicycle touching the window.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so do not leave your bicycle touching the window. It means, okay, so no bicycle or any form of bicycles are allowed to touch the glass or the window glass because the glass might be broken. Okay, so you have to explain why did you choose your answer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, circle choose your answer first for one and two. Okay?
Okay, so I write it like that.
Yes. Okay, you can circle, for example, if you choose C, okay, you can circle C and then B. Okay,
Yeah,
so
okay, okay.
okay, choose your answer first.
Mm, yeah, I think I'm finished.
Okay. So you read the text first. Okay, so this one. You read it first.
Parking in this space for doctor on duty only
Okay, you choose B because
because on duty is working and yeah.
okay. Okay, so let's see. Only the doctor working today can park here. Yes, it's
Yes.
correct. Okay, the second text.
Too handy from Roots. Congratulations on the new job. Do you think they had take me as well? Like you. I am available until September. Could you tell them about me? Certainly it is C.
Okay, so it's letter B. Okay, so she said, uh, Ruth said, do you think they'd take me as well? Okay, so could you tell them about me? Okay, so Ruth wants Heidi to help her find employment or to find for a job. Okay, so she's
Mm,
asking her friend to find her for a job. Find her a job. Okay, so now you answer it first for 3, 4, 5.
okay.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
read. Okay, so you read the text number 3.
Warning. Security cameras in use around this building.
Okay, why did you choose C? This building is guarded by cameras. What did you see?
Because they said that camera is in use in this building. It is. It is. The camera is using in this building.
Yes, it's correct. Okay, very good. Okay, number 4.
Number 4. Uh, Message. Helena. Ronan called from the theater. The cafe opposite is closing, so everyone is going to down the club early. Join them there when you can.
Okay, so let's see. Yes, it's letter C. Okay, from the word itself, club. Okay, number 5.
Number 5. We have many flats available
Available.
to rent in this area.
Okay, so
And
why did you choose
like,
A?
because to rent, like they will offer you to rent flats, and they have many flats.
Yes, okay, that means they have a lot of
Yeah.
you have your own choice. Okay, very
Yes.
good. Okay, so you got 4 over 5 on this part. Not bad. Okay, so now let's have the part 4. Okay, this is part 4. Questions 21 to 25. So read the text and questions below. For each question, mark the correct letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. Okay, so we have here the keywords, the vocabulary. The first one is
Turn your stomach.
it means
Turn your stomach. Make you feel upset, sick, or disgust,
disgusted. Okay, so you got us.
disgusted.
You got a stomach ache on this one. And this one,
Exceptional.
okay, that means,
That is mean outstanding,
uh,
or and the opposite of it is unexceptional.
okay, so you're one of a kind. Okay, so now you read the text.
Some some people have complained about this year's collection. New Writing 3. Although I cannot understand why, surely 500 pages of ori- original writing on this quality for 6.99 cents at $6.99. It is pretty amazing. Fic- Fiction, both parts of novels and complete short stories, makes up most of book. There are some enjoyable pieces by famous writers such as Kanda Mike MC William and Rose
okay, so
Tremaine.
this is Mac William.
Okay. It is a strange fact that the less well-known people seem to have written mainly about food. Take my advice about Jane Harris. Those new. This piece should not be read just after meals. It's contain some very unpleasant scents which could turn your stomach. There is fine work from 19 poets, including R- um,
Including R.S. Thomas.
R.S. Thomas and Joan Burnside. There are pieces from novels in projects by Jean Crace and Jane Rogers. Finally, there is a little non-fiction which includes a very funny article by Ellen Rusbridger on certain newspaper and an extraordinary piece about herself from Ursula Owen. This is an exceptional collection, and I, for one, can't wait to see what next year's choice would include.
Okay, very good. So do you want to review the text before we continue to the questions, or you will answer it now?
Um,
You want to review it a little?
I think I will answer this now.
Okay, very good. Let's continue. Okay, so now you choose your answer first.
Okay, let me draw.
Okay, so what
Oh,
is
I
the
am not. I am. Mm,
okay.
no, wait. I know the answer. C. I choose C.
Okay, so let's start. 21. What is the writer trying to do in the text? Okay, so your answer is B. So let's check. Okay, so it's letter A. Okay, so your answer is B. Okay, so it should be A. So give her opinions about a new book. Hello, Anne. Hello, Anne. Hello.
I am talking when that I am unmuting.
Okay, so now 22. Why would somebody read the text? What's your answer? You read your answer.
My answer is C, to find out about Aileen Rusbridger new novel.
Okay, so it's letter A. 23. What does the writer think of new writing 3?
Um, they think the writing 3 is very good.
Correct. Okay, how might you feel after reading Jane Harris' piece? How might you feel after reading Jane Harris'
Um,
piece?
that we will feel hungry. We'll feel
Okay, it's sick. Okay, so it's fine. 25. Which of the following describes new writing 3?
the new writing 3 is and post an article for yes 6.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so it's letter B. So great value. The best of new writing for only £6 and 99 pence. Okay, so you got one correct answer on this part. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's
it's okay. Okay, so now let's have the part one questions 25. So here are some questions about going to the cinema. For each question, complete the second sentence so that it means the same as the first. Okay, so you have to paraphrase. Use no more than 3 words. Write only the missing words on your answer sheet. So for example, so Dave and Jane have been to the cinema together. So you have to rewrite the sentence. You have to rewrite your own sentence,
yeah.
but
Okay.
it has the same meaning with the first sentence. So Dave has been to the cinema with Jane. Okay, so it's the same
Okay.
thought. Okay. So now how about this one? Number 1. Let's answer it.
Okay. Let me.
Y- Nearly every seat was taken in the cinema. So how will you rewrite it?
I rewrite it. Um, what could I have? Let me. What? Why can I pick this? Why can't I? I. Oh yeah. Why I cannot?
What's the problem?
I don't know. Yeah, I finished.
Okay, so let's continue. So your answer is any left seat in a set leaf. Okay, so there weren't many seats left in the cinema. Okay, so there weren't many. Okay, so it should be there weren't many sets left in the cinema. Okay, number two, Jane had a worse seat than Dave. Okay, correct. So it has a better seat than Jane. Number three, Jane couldn't see the screen very well. Okay, so it's difficult. Jane found out that it is difficult to see the screen. Okay, it's correct. I considered it. Dave said that he had seen this film already. Okay, so said I have already seen this film. Okay, so it's I'll have already. Okay, so it's the past participle. Okay, so now they spent 2 hours watching the film. Okay, so the film. Okay, the film lasted. Okay, for 2 hours. Okay, we're last. So where last, that means it's it in the last part of the row, last part of the column. Okay, lasted, it means ended. Okay. So you got one correct answer. Oh, it's two
Yeah.
correct answer on that part. Okay, it's
Yeah.
fine. Okay, so now let's have the speaking part three. Okay, so for this speaking part three, I want you to speak as much as you can. Okay,
Yeah.
it's just
Okay.
simple. Describe this picture.
Okay. Just I see a boy with a blonde hair, and and a man is playing chess together on a table. It have a carol cloth, and the boy is eating eating some snacks, and they play at in the evening. On the table, it had a vase that have a white flower and three three candles and many pots of flower next to the window. Yes.
Okay, so is that all?
That yeah. That.
Okay. Okay, so we are done with our test. Okay, so do you have any questions? Do you have any questions, Anne?
I have no question.
No questions. Okay. Okay, so I will submit the report after our class, and I hope you can review what
Yeah.
I will give to you. Okay, so thank you so much, and have a nice day, and see you next time. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Thank you.